That'll do, sir.
Hello. Oh god. Yeah. I'm sure you all fucking logged on to watch me fucking choke on my spit the exact second I decided to be goofy on screen. Hello! And welcome. We're playing Pokemon. Sorry I'm late. We're here now, though. Always tightening and getting stupid. Like, fucking turn the way I want you to. Also, like, way too high. There we go. Alright. So, I don't remember what we were doing or where we were supposed to go. So this will be fun. Let's see what Professor Alm says. Thanks. That. Yep, that wasn't helpful. So we'll see what we need. Right. Is to figure out how to get to Victory Road. And I see nothing that even remotely indicates how to get there. But we are here because we're supposed to be trying to grab Ho. And I think I was gonna grab more Ultra Balls. I can afford a whopping 2, but 25 should be enough, especially because we're going to save Scummit. Not even gonna lie to you. Alright, save state is Shift F1. Tell me it's Ho-Oh time. Because that's what I want to hear. Motherfucker was talking a lot. How's it going? It's going. It's good. I'm having a pretty good day. Oh, you know what? Bag. We're gonna use a repel. Bam, 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 bam. Christ, I remember this shit. I don't remember exactly. Mic quality shit. Okay, what can we see? Alright, OBS. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that for you guys. I don't know what I sound like. I'm gonna find out what I sound like though. Because I'm not fucking playing this game. I know No, I'm not. I'm not peeking. I made sure of that. I'm just gonna say a couple random things just to, you know, give myself something to listen to. I don't know. I can't tell. It didn't sound weird to me. There is a little something glitchy sounding, like a static. A pop filter might help. Oh my god, man. Open up so I can put you on. Alright. Now I get to fight this bitch into place. Watch it. Go. Just be in front of the microphone. Just be in front of the microphone. No. Stay put, maybe? It's... Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That's not supposed to unscrew from the base. Like... Thank you for pointing out audio problems, genuinely, but also, like, god damn it. And this thing's got the worst fucking little knob on it. I like how you clipped it halfway through the bullshit. We're not even done with the bullshit yet. Alright, how's that? Is that at least, like, a tad better? Got that pop filter. This should make things a little bit better. Turn the whole thing into a short. No, it's not any better. Fuck me, I guess. That really is unfortunate. Can you describe what sounds off about it? How's that? So then I just move in a little bit closer and turn the gain down. How about now? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, unfortunately, like, just telling me that it's slightly weird doesn't give me anything to go off of, though. I don't know how to fix slightly weird. Because I don't know what it is that you guys are hearing. I just listened to myself over the stream, and it sounds fine to me. But again, everything updated this weekend. Like, OBS, Discord, voice mod, everything got updates. How about we try and dial in on it, right? I lowered gain again, right? How are we feeling now? Keep lowering it, or bring it back up a little tiny bit? Oh, fuck. How's that? Sounds better? Okay. Let me, I guess, provide enough, vocal information for me to go engage it myself real quick. Again, I don't know enough about this shit, and I don't have a lot to go off of. Sounds good to me. I am by no means an expert, though. Well, okay, so distance between me and the microphone also completely depends on quality and the purpose, like what you're using it for. I'm using a very, very high quality microphone. I probably should. It probably wouldn't matter, distance-wise, necessarily. Again, fucking depending. Alright, so there was nothing useful in it. Ugh. I'm struggling with this shit again. See, I'm not gonna get a $2,000 microphone because I already have like a $200 one. I went big on that shit right away. Like, it's not always the most advisable thing to do. Oh, finally. Well, I did end up missing it. I was not feeling good. I was exhausted and exhausted and grumpy. Thank God it'll let me fly off of the tower. Now I really don't know what to do, because like last stream somebody said we were good to it's probably because shit updated and software was better and you could hear all the inadequacies in my audio. What do I need for Ho-Oh, dude? I'm at the fucking tower. I have the Rainbow Wing. I've beaten all 8 gyms. I don't remember what I need for it. The game gives me nothing to go off of. I have no fucking clue where Victory Road is, and none of the important NPCs that I go and talk to give me any relevant information for moving forward. Am I supposed to get Ho-Oh? I don't fucking know, dude. That's what people in chat said last stream, and I climb all the way to the top of the fucking tower to find out, oh, there's no Ho-Oh. There is another thing that no one's fucking telling me about. I ask characters, talk to people. I know the Kimono girls wanted to see me or something. I guess we'll do that. I remember this being a fucking issue, so we'll do it. Yes, I forgot where I was, and I needed to do this to, because I completely forgot about it. Because the only thing I remembered was people told me to go get Ho-Oh. Yeah, lady, I'm ready. Excuse me. Oh man, it's just another instance of this game doing what it can to make me mad. Like the fact that that's normally effective and did fuck all. Love it. No, man. No. Because the Johto Elite Four is the middle of the game. The actual main story of the game continues through the Kanto Elite Four and Champion. No, I didn't want to run. Nope, I still don't want to run. Yes. Because that's only halfway through the story. A little past halfway through the story, because we already took care of the Team Rocket headquarters. That would be a true statement, I think. Oh yeah! This is where we find out that the Komodo girls have been, they're like everywhere and they've been fucking watching us like some sort of secret organization. Shouldn't kill me, but it did. No, it's not extensively story heavy, but it is still part of the main story of the game. The post-game of HeartGold Soul Silver is literally just the red fight. You've beaten the game at the Kanto Championship. I'm pretty sure that's when the credits roll too. Yeah, no. HeartGold Soul Silver's post-game story is not a story. It's one more mini quest. It's another reason HeartGold Soul Silver being as unrealistically difficult as it is complete horseshit. It's fucking stupid. You have 16 gyms, 8 Elite Four, and 2 champions to fight. And what? Like, what do you even remotely get to do with that? Like, you just get to suffer. It's not a Nuzlocke, but hey, if it's a Nuzlocke, I would have lost a long time ago and been able to just play something else. Like, I want to play this though, like, don't get me wrong. And on the comment of games used to be hard, I'd argue that games are still plenty hard. You have to look for hard. Pokemon games used to be hard. Pokemon games also used to be horrifically unbalanced and poorly optimized. Which is the problem that we have here. No, it just means you're gonna it just means Bulb's gonna take like twice as long to play it because he's got to well, I mean, yeah. But also consider games used to be shorter and they had to make do with what they can to have a very simple game with playability or replayability that without a good way of, like, you didn't really have the ability to save your game. It just because either console limitations or code limitations. Like, I get what you're saying, but they were hard for different reasons. Yeah, exactly, Zakiro. Yeah, I'm dead. But this is like 2012. They really don't have any excuse for not properly optimizing the game. I'm not sure what the J and the WW mean. So, Wind Waker is what WW usually stands for me. That was like 2003 at the latest. Okay, I was off by like 3 years, but still, like that. I don't have an excuse, man. Oh, cool. He does literally exactly half of my health in one attack. That's so cool. Never mind. 66. Yeah. I lost. Why am I in this city? Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree that Pokemon Gen 5 was really easy. Horseshit. Definitely not a true statement. It was moderately, you know, it had a very moderate difficulty. I just got done playing Generation 3 Leaf Green. Right? I just got done playing Leaf Green. Considerably easier game. I'd say it was about on par with Black and White. Those are similar difficulties. But also, level grinding wasn't fucking miserable in Leaf Green. Because there was good places you could go to actually level grind. Instead of being forced to succumb to an area that's fucking 20 levels lower than what you need it to be. I think also your claim that it's just from an era where the Pokemon games were, you know, less hand-holdy is also kind of bullshit, to be fully honest with you. Like, because that claim literally just that claim just completely ignores all of the glaring issues that the game has. The Johto region comes with lore. That's it. That's the only thing I've seen so far. The main foreground story kinda sucks. The mechanics are driving me fucking insane. And it's the other thing that keeps fucking getting me, and I think the fucking system is rigged. I'm 4 levels higher, using moves that are normal effective, doing nothing. But the opponent's Pokemon is 3 or 4 levels higher than my Pokemon, using normal effective, and almost one-shotting me. The same disparity means a horrifically different change in outcome depending on which side of the line it's on. So I feel like I'm just fucking throwing myself into the pit over and over again, hoping for a different outcome. Because there's literally nothing else I can do to train my Pokemon enough to be worth it for my fucking fights I have to do. Dude, it's not even Espeon versus Quilava. We're doing Psychic type versus Psychic type right now. And I'm on like the 5th hit. Welcome, Swirly Island. You are in time for fucking raging. It's gonna be a long fucking day for me. Good to see you, though. Always good having the returning peoples. I get, you know, Espeon versus Quilava. Good fucking point there. Quilava's also fast as shit, though, so it really shouldn't be lopsided. It's every fucking battle, dude. Every fucking battle. Everything. I have to be 5, 6, 7 levels higher than some shit to actually stand a chance. Roles are reversed here. Psychic versus Fire this time. Granted, you know, my Psychic type is on his last fucking leg. It's gonna wake up in one turn. And beat my ass. Like... Takes no fucking damage. So I'll switch to a different one. Maybe it'll do more. A little bit more. It woke up. It killed me. Fair enough, Sakura. I'm just already mad. I'm just mad. I also, like, I'm genuinely realizing I don't think I like the Pokemon games anywhere near as much as I once did. And that's also kind of upsetting. I like the Pokemon franchise. I like the spin-off games. Mystery Dungeon. Good, wholesome fun. Pokemon Legends. Awesome. I genuinely really enjoyed Pokemon Leaf Green. I would probably replay that one. I'm at my fucking wit's end with this already. Oh no, I thoroughly dislike JRPGs. Pokemon was the only exception to that. But again, I don't feel like going into the fucking RPG argument with you again right now. But I think it's incorrect to say I'm not an RPG guy. I play and like plenty of them. I don't like JRPGs. Never have. The easiest answer would probably get me in trouble on YouTube. Because you're not playing a game. Like, people complain that Dungeons and Dragons is doing a lot of math and keeping up with stats and whatnot. It's not that bad. It's significantly lighter on that than a lot of the JRPG things. In order to really, really do a good job with, no, Binge, you'll let me get to my fucking answer. The problem here is, welcome, Fiorina. What was I trying to say? You fucking threw me off, dude. I was mid-sentence rant, and your comment fucking turns things around on me, Binge. All of the information you have to memorize and keep track of. In order to do absolute best in Pokemon, requires significant understanding of IV and EV training, right? You have to understand an extensive, complex core mechanics system at a fundamental level that is unreasonable for the average player. Just let me play the game and enjoy the story and everything. I mean, he's just toying with me. He literally could have opened with like Thunderbolt or something and just one-shot me so I can get this over with. Did fuck all. I wasn't expecting that. And like every JRPG I've encountered has been like that. Final Fantasy is like that. No, you don't need to master EVs, but an understanding of what's going on is significantly helps. And I'm sorry, I don't have the care to put into that. I don't care enough. I don't want to know everything there is to possibly know about the inner workings of a complex mathematical system. Gross. Let's knock out the bird real quick and... Skyrim. Learn how to use your preferred skills and level them up through use and through combat. And get a little bit good at timing your dodges and making well-placed attacks. There's a system to it. A complex system, but the complex system doesn't require... well... If I kill 14 EVs on Route 12, I'll get the exact number of special defense EVs I need in order to max out my special defense IV on my next level. Like, no, fuck that. I don't mind the grind. Like, we're missing the core problem here. I play Minecraft. I will sit in front of Minecraft for 12 to 16 hours straight, digging a giant fucking hole. I don't care about the grind. I care about, am I getting anything from it? Is there noticeable progress? And when I beat a Pokemon who is the, like, pinnacle of the gym that I'm working on, trainer Pokemon are worth more XP. Pokemon higher level than your own are worth more XP. Pokemon who do super effective damage to you are worth more XP. So when I defeat a Pokemon that is all three of those things, and I get barely 900 XP, I'm going to be a little pissed because something is fundamentally flawed about the system. Oh my god, the lag. Go back to the grind, I guess. I'll just spend the next couple of episodes fucking grinding. Level 38. Oh, you know what the other issue with this game is? It's literally designed for you to toss your Pokemon in a Pokewalker and go walk around town and get 5 levels that way. I did forget about that fact. Pokemon HeartGold, Soul Silver is designed so that you get better leveling off of the Pokewalker. I don't think Wooper can spawn in this area. Sorry, I know people didn't show up just to watch me fucking bitch and moan about the game that I'm currently playing. Dragonair needs some levels. Wooper is pretty goated. gonna take forever, man. Yeah. I'd say it's a pretty fair assessment. Because, like, I do understand that about the original Red, Green, and Blue, that they were brutally difficult. Because the system, the game mechanics really hadn't been properly thought through and fleshed out by that point. Even Gold and Silver, I think, were supposedly pretty fucking difficult because they still hadn't quite figured out how to do it right. They got something right in Gen 3. And I don't think they understood what they got right in Gen 3. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green are, like, you know, Generation 3 is literally, like, one of the most popular, most respected generations of Pokemon games. And for good reason. Now, I haven't finished Pokemon Ruby, but I have played Pokemon Ruby before. Oh, because I basically am. Level 23, that's the highest level I'm going to find. What was I saying? I haven't beat Pokemon Ruby yet, but I have played a little bit of it before. Pokemon Ruby is fine. You level naturally as you would expect to over the course of the game. It's exactly the same as can be said about Leaf Green. Exactly the same as can be said about the Generation 5 games. I will say Generation 5 games might be a little bit easier in, like, the first half. But then you expect that. You still kind of expect that, right? The first half of the game should be really easy while you're learning the mechanics and getting really used to how things work. In order to master Pokemon, like, to be proficient in Pokemon, I should say. Because mastering it, fine, you're going to want to learn all the EV training and all that bullshit. Majority of people aren't going to master it. In order to be truly proficient in the Pokemon games, though, really all you should need is an understanding of how your base stats interact with one another. So, speed versus speed, attack versus defense, and special attack versus special defense. And then your type effectiveness. Well, dude, You actually grew up with this shit. Like, Generation 5 is a normal difficulty game. It felt easy to you because you grew up banging your head against the wall with the fucking early Pokemon games. And you loved it. And not everyone is like you. And I think you know that. Yep, Nathan. XP farming in the same spot. Again. And bitching about it more than before. Because I have essentially reached a tipping point. Think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts. You know what I'm looking forward to? We get a break game. We take a break from Pokemon to play something else after we beat Pokemon, HeartGold. Hope y'all are looking forward to Pikmin 2. If that's how it, oh my god, dude, if that's how the Pokemon games work, I just wouldn't play them. Like, if your Pokemon lost XP from losing a fight, or from faint, and you could eventually devolve. I will absolutely agree, Pinchmeister. I'd say Pikmin 2 is better than most Pokemon games, to be honest. What Pokemon game am I playing after HeartGold Soul Silver? Oh, you know what'll really fucking help? Where the fuck is it? What the hell? Geo settings. Pause. Emulator settings, DS mode, general, console type. All-time favorite Pokemon. I think my answer changes every now and then, but I'm gonna say Glaceon. Firmware settings? Interface settings. Ah, here we go. No. Interface settings. Default. Where the fuck's the fast forward button? Close. No. Ah, inputs and hotkeys. You have to hold it. Oh, this just keeps getting worse. What am I doing? Trying to make things better for myself. It sounds awful. Let me
Drink some water.
turn the volume, the sound down for you guys. I'm literally just gonna play the game at 3 times speed right now. I'm sick of this. It also sounds fucking atrocious. I had to set a hotkey for it. And you have to hold the hotkey down, which is kind of difficult when you're trying to use a controller. I have a lug nut on my plus key. Oh. Why is it not dying? What is this fucking horse shit? System, file, audio settings. Why does it feel like I'm not moving any faster? Goodbye.
Nathan, BigNose240, said you get to be one non-humanoid, non-dragon creature from D&D with the ability to switch to your base form you currently have. Which Krieg and why?
Probably Kenku. And as for why, it doesn't take a genius. I like birds. My profile picture is a pair of birds. I have a bird tattooed on me. Like, I have 2 birds tattooed on me. Oh, they are. I read that as non-human. Owl bear. Because they're cool. Yep, you're absolutely correct about that. Again, I read humanoid as just human. So, yeah. Real answer, owl bears. Oh, which one? The Gorgon or the owl bear is awesome in 3.5. I don't know anything about the Gorgon. Alright, I added more weight to it because the button doesn't seem to be consistently staying pressed. But also I know my software is lagging a little bit. I added an eraser and my Samsung earbuds. Damn it. It fell over. There we go. Don't think Medusa, think metal bulls. The metal bulls have a name, though, and it isn't Gorgon. Two of these left. And then I gotta go heal. We should have started playing at this speed weeks ago. For fuck's sake. Is there anything I can do to speed up the fucking... The speed up the game? Like... Reduce the quality slightly, but it seems to have worked. No, it's not. It's still fucking lagging. Video settings. Configure video settings. No, cancel. Configure. I hit cancel. You shouldn't have changed anything. Firmware settings. Cancel. Fuck. Where was it? Emulator settings. No. Interface settings. We seem to be stuck. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm stuck in hyperspeed. Welcome back, good sir. Welcome back. We have the game running at like hyper speed right now, so we can actually get a little bit more level grinding done in the same amount of time. So I'm sick of it, dude. Sick of it. So how are you doing, Swirly? You're a bit better off than I am. I'm having some substantial mental struggles. What level does Dragonair evolve at? Do we know? I turned the volume all the way down on the game. Oh, y'all can't hear it at all. So why am I suffering with being able to hear it? I turned the volume all the way down because we're playing on 3 times speed, and this is what it sounds like. Over and 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 over again. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. So that's what happened to the sound. We're playing on 3 times speed. No, I think I screwed the pooch on that one, dude. Fucking, I can't go back and get it either. I just literally had to speed the game up so it felt like I had the good Dratini. Oh yeah. Fast as fuck. Binge, what? Oh, you answered. 55. Well, we're not getting fucking Dragonite for a while. Oh my god. It does suck not having the audio, right? Maybe I can do something about that. Let's do something Oh. Is it because I'm pressing buttons? Is that why you're fucking spazzing out, computer? It's like, what the fuck is happening right now? You don't get to act like this when the game is already causing me fucking problems, man. Fucking Christ, stupid shit. Okay. Come on. No. Let's see. Is there anything? Well, we could do that. Let's see. What I'm trying to do right now is find a good song that I can actually play. So you guys have something to listen to. Because that'll be, you know, relatively important on the brief moments in between where I'm not talking. That'll do. There's MP3. Doop 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 doop. Doesn't remotely go in that folder, but all right. I don't know where to fucking put this. Storage, emulators, folder, Pokemon, music, save. Close that. Open said folder. Copyright Hammer? Yeah, dude. Want to do leftovers tonight? That works for me. Welcome back, by the way. Wallflower edition? Fair enough. A Cynthia theme. We can do Cynthia theme when we're playing Sinnoh. I'm being careful about this. I am going to play a song from this game. That way I can't get in trouble for it. Repeat one track. There we go. Desktop audio is not assigned to any tracks. That's weird. There you go. Now you have music. Completely Wallflower equation. Oh! Yes, I did completely misread what you said. And it's a 3-minute song, so it won't be as bad to play it on loop. This song is called Sinjo Ruins. Yeah. It's the ruins that connect the Sinnoh and Johto region. Definitely an example of very, very good sound design in. Like, this is a good song. Pokemon occasionally has, well, I'd say a decent chunk of the time, Pokemon has really good music. Coming up on level 38. I want to be level 42. And then Dragon Arrow will be able to take care of the Flareon. No issue. We need a means to handle the Jolteon. I don't have anything. I have one Pokemon that can use a ground type move. That might not be good enough. Why do you say that? Yeah, my Piloswine will be the one that should be taking care of the Jolteon. I think it's by the time we get to the Jolteon, Piloswine's already dead. So we need to have things that can take care of these EVs a little bit more efficiently. I have seen enough of the Paper Mario games to know that they will also be an exception. Right. Okay, so this fast forward thing is really weird with this emulator. I run, I feel like I'm moving the normal speed going in between the grass and the Pokemon Center, but the battle's faster. Like, look, I'm literally moving normal speed. And as soon as I get in the grass, I'm still moving the same speed in the grass, and then the battle's 10 times faster. That's not what I want. I want the game to be 2 times faster so that I save time everywhere. It's not lag. It's not lag. The switch is the second I leave the grass. Or, like, the second I'm out of battle. I want to play the game faster so that I can get through all this fucking grinding bullshit. If only the battle is faster, I'm not saving that much time. Because I'm not, the time spent in between battles, like running back and forth in the grass and running to and from the Pokemon Center is the same. There's a lot of lost time there. A lot of wasted time when, you know, we're having to deal with the bullshit that we're dealing with. The game is definitely laggy, but the speed and the lag feel the same as before I turned on fast forward. No, I want there to... delete? No. We'll do it that way. Alright. Okay. Let's pause that real quick. I'm going to turn this volume back up. Because I'm thoroughly confused. Settings. The music's faster, but I'm not? Like, what the fuck? Alright, something's weird, dude. Something's weird. We're gonna reload the ROM. Something's fucked. Okay. We're gonna reload the emulator. Like, something is wrong. I don't know how to explain it. Something is wrong. Configure. File. Open ROM. HeartGold. I think I genuinely might have. I'm glad you agree. It sucks, and you shouldn't have to be able to say that. There's no way that's 3 times the fucking speed. What is that horseshit? I saved like maybe 2 frames on 3 times speed walking the overworld. It is definitely noticeably different. Hell no, dude. Maybe I'm just painfully impatient, but fuck no. Oh, I'm giving myself a headache. I am giving myself a headache. Okay, so maximum fast forward speed being 1,000 frames per second as opposed to the normal 60 doesn't. Please go back to playing. I will. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure I could actually hear the audio cues and understand what was happening. I kind of get what's happening now, and it doesn't frustrate me any less. We're going to play at 4 times speed. And I have to actually get into battle to actually see if it's doing what it's supposed to do. Alright. Configure. Audio settings. Fuck no to that bullshit. Oh, and I do apologize, but you were absolutely hearing double audio because there's application audio capture and desktop audio capture happening at the same time. So I am so sorry about that. Fucking... Oh my god! Xbox controller. I know you're a fucking Microsoft product, but stop controlling everything on my fucking computer. Gonna quit early today? No. Tempting, but no. We finally get a better dragon type move. I agree. It's just a matter of, are we ever gonna fucking get there? Like, Bulb, I absolutely agree. It's all the more reason. Like, the fact that I'm honestly struggling with this game the way that I am, like, struggling to enjoy it the same way as I once did. Struggling to not look past nostalgia for once. Yes, like, everything that I have complained about culminates in an absolute reason. Yes, as I said at the beginning of, like, this channel, mid 2024, like, when the Pokemon games I will be playing to the end of the post game story. Which, for this one, is the red battle. Unfortunately. Ugh. But yeah. Alright, Dragonair. Like, I can appreciate to a certain degree the fast forward function being smart enough to tell the difference between moving around the overworld and being in cutscenes and or battles. God damn, dude. It, like, sometimes you want to play the game at 2, 3, 4 times speed. You just want to play the game at 2, 3, 4 times speed. I want to get from point A to point B at 2, 3, 4 times speed. I should hope you've already been doing your homework, dude. Like, this is fucking brutal for a normal playthrough. And you're doing a Nuzlocke. Although I think I'm almost certain I have said before that HeartGold Soul Silver is considered the most difficult Nuzlocke, period. I really like this song. This is good. It's I'll play something for you later, Barbecue. This track has the exact same vibes as what's it called? The Angels with Scaly Wings. It's not a dating sim, but it's like that kind of visual novel, I guess. No, that's still not correct, is it? Yeah, no, yeah, visual novel. It's a visual novel. It's on Steam. That game's soundtrack has the same exact vibes as like this song would, like, that is to say this song would fit in on that soundtrack, and you wouldn't really be able to tell that it didn't belong. Zelda Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Dude, you don't need 24 hours to beat that game. I'm gonna... Or, I don't know, maybe you do. Are you nuzlocking it, or just, like, speeding through the game? Yeah, okay. You might need more than 24 hours to nuzlock it. Or is that the goal? Is that, like, the goal of the 24-hour milestone stream would be to nuzlock Pokemon Black and White? Just one of the two. Black or white in under 24 hours. Christ, dude. You're crazy? I won't be following in your footsteps. Absolutely not. Theoretically possible. Ugh. I'm grinding XP so I can beat the fucking kimono girls in Ekrutik City. I still don't even know where the Elite Four are. Last stream, someone said, hey, it's time for you to go get Ho-Oh. So I go to Ekrutik City. I get my ass beat by the kimono girls. They each have one Pokemon. 5 of them have one Pokemon on their team. Each. And it's just a different EV evolution. Yeah, 5 consecutive. If you lose to any one of them, you have to start all 5 of them over again. And the Umbreon fucking beats my ass immediately out the gate. Just flexes on me. So Umbreon takes down the first 2 Pokemon before I get it. Then Espeon does essentially the same thing to me, leaving me with 2 of my underleveled Pokemon. I'm trying, Bulb, I tried. I tried to focus on just 2 or 3. It doesn't work for me. I don't know how you're managing. I don't know how you're not encountering your opponent having a type that you just can't handle because you only have 2 or 3 Pokemon. That's why I'm fucking grinding my 4th fucking Pokemon up above level 40 right now. Because lo and behold, fucking Dark type, I can't do shit about. There's nothing on my team that can take care of Dark type in time for it to not rape my entire team. Hello, Moryu. Welcome. And even if I were able to handle Dark type, as it turns out, I don't have any feasible means to handle Psychic type either. Did I say Fighting type? I meant Psychic type. Zokiro, Victory Road literally is not on the map. And I'm a dumbass and sped through probably the one singular piece of context, like exposition, that was going to tell me how to get there. And literally no other important NPC will tell me that information when I go back and talk to them. I'm well aware of what level Red's team is. And I swear to God, there better be a fucking means of getting to that level easy. Where does the wiki say it is? I haven't looked, Zokiro, because I'm in the middle of fucking playing the game live on stream and have asked people where it is, and well, yeah, it's not going to matter, because we're not even going to get Ho-Oh in this stream, and I need to do that first. Again, Bulb. I'm well aware of Red's team's level. Viridian City is the Kanto side, dude. You're looking too far ahead, Nate. I know where the league is in Kanto. Played the Kanto games before. That one's not hard to find. No, I've not done that yet. But I had, aside from, again, maybe one person I could have talked to that would have, or like could have not skipped through the dialogue on. There's nothing else besides that one person who tells it to you one time and never says it again that would give you any indication to try that. Do you understand? I've been back home like 2-3 times now and looked around the town and talked to Professor Elm, and I talked to Mom. No one tells you to go that way. No. I'm in pain. Mental and emotional pain. Not physical pain. Physical pain too, but that doesn't matter. It's not enough to really matter for this. But what I am really failing to express adequately is another fundamental issue with Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That being, you don't hear what was said. That's it. Too fucking bad. Granted, it's probably not time for me to fight the Elite Four yet, considering I still have to beat the fucking Kimono Girls. And they will probably tell me how to get to Victory Road. Or I'll beat the Kimono Girls, get Ho-Oh, then Professor Elm will cough up the information. Something. Next step, regardless, is to get Ho-Oh. I don't know about that, Bulb. Because I can't fight 5 Kimono Girls whose highest level is 41. 2 of my Pokemon are above that. A third is about to be above that. And I can't beat 3 of... So, I've seen 4 of the 5 currently. 3 of them are level 48, or sorry, 38. 1 of them is comparable level to the rest of my team. And I can't beat them. I wouldn't stand a chance against the first of the Elite Four. Unless the types were in my favor. You buzzed. Are you going to tell me what the notification was? It was Reddit. I don't care. Mother, I swear to God. I bought some shit for you. Yeah, you fucking did, because you always spend. Earthquake. It's the only ground type move I have. It's how I'm going to beat Jolteon. But I need to be able to have something that can withstand Umbreon and Espeon in order to get Piloswine to Jolteon. Thank you, Nate. Bulb covered that for me. But again, I can't do that yet because I have to fucking finish the Kimono Girls part of the story. Also, there's a red mark there at the, like, there's clearly an indication that I need to go there. Same thing with the lighthouse. I don't know what that means. I know you're trying to help. I'm mad. I'm really upset. I'm really upset. We're going on 15 hours of non-stop grinding in this area. How ridiculous is that? Oh, and if Binge is still here at all, I would like for the record to say, I also beat this fucking game at like 12, it wasn't 12. When did I meet him? Nathan, I don't mean to be an ass. What the fuck do you think the end goal of the grinding is? I'm level grinding because I can't beat the stupid fucking girls with their fucking evolutions, so I can get my Ho-Oh, so I can move on to the fucking middle point of the game. I've been bitching about it for 2 fucking hours. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just really angry at this game. high enough to not get ass raped by Pokemon lower level than me. That's what level I want to hit. I'm sorry. I'm like, genuinely, I'm not mad at you. That's why I'm like, I'm not to be an ass, dude. I know. I'm losing my fucking mind. 15 hours of level grinding to make no progress in this fucking game. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing. I've tried type advantage. It doesn't matter. I've tried figuring out the fucking defense or special defense of the Pokemon I'm going against. Doesn't matter. If it's the opponent's Pokemon, it's better than me. And everything in the fucking area that you're supposed to be leveling against is too low level for the thing you're supposed to be fucking doing for the fucking story. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I am really not okay. I hate this game, I think. I loved it, and I love the first time I played it, and I love the lore, and I love a lot of the Pokemon that come out of Gen 2, and the designs, and some of the sound design. There's a lot of things I can say I do enjoy about this game. Suggestion accepted. Stream name changed. I'm throwing out my voice too. My throat doesn't feel good. And like that makes it really bad for streaming, Bulb, is the unfortunate part. Like it's really, really difficult to hold an audience for 20-something episodes. I'm probably gonna make some chamomile tea when I get off of stream, and I'm gonna go back to playing games with Zokuro, probably. Oh yeah, that'll fucking change. Claire made sure of that. I already beat Portal 2, so I'm done there. I should play the Portal games on stream. I think you guys would enjoy that. We can play Portal 1 in one stream, and Portal 2 in 2 streams. Because they're a 3-hour and 6-hour games, respectively. Slightly longer than 3 hours and slightly longer than 6 hours, but that's fine. They are absolutely phenomenal games. And I had never played them before. Monday night after stream, I played all of Portal 1. And then Tuesday, when I was fighting off, I think, one of the worst headaches I've had in a long time. I stayed reclined in my desk chair and played Portal 2 all day long, and beat that one. And I can tell you, yeah, 3-hour and 6-hour games respectively. Oh, yeah, dude. Look, you can't. Okay, so the lemon rant in Portal 2 starts so close to the beginning of the level that you're going to hear it before you finish solving the puzzle. I'm pretty considerably sure that I'm pretty considerably sure that I have definitely been cured of like nostalgia blindness of any kind when it comes to this game, right? Oh, well, I'm just stupid then. Nostalgia LASIK, yeah. Dude. Alright, Chile was involved in the battle. So, swapping out it goes. Go on, Hoagie. You need a couple more levels. That's not exactly how I was expecting to get a couple more levels, but I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, dude. Bulb. At like 7:30, can you start your electric water pot? Also, do we have chamomile tea? I know we have honey. I will argue against that, Bulb. The functionality of the core mechanics are, in fact, better in the consideration of when you move the direction you think you move. This horseshit that I have been dealing with for 5 streams begs to differ with the rest of the context of your claim, though. Skyward Sword's fucked mechanics cost me 1 stream's worth of time. I had to do a 2-part finale instead of doing it in 1 episode. I refuse, Nathan. We'll get through this, and we'll be stronger for it. Also, I think you know why I'm a little bit ragier than normal. Probably subside in a few weeks. I hate that you're probably right about that. I don't want this success to feel empty, though. Look, man. I am kind of worried that the success will feel hollow, like you say. Because that's exactly how beating Claire felt. It genuinely was a depressing, very hollow win. I felt defeated. But yeah, Bulb, if we do have something like chamomile tea, I would greatly appreciate it if you start that water at like 7. How long does it take to warm up? We'll say like 7:40. Fine, 7:50. Time it for me getting off of stream. I don't know. If you're good enough at that. You're not wrong. Magnitude 9 did fucking nothing to Hoagie. Woo woo, training a fire type. Actually, I should not be dumb about this. I can train Quilava a little bit better. It's also one level away from evolving. Quilava's about to get a lot better, a lot faster, and a lot stronger in one level. I went the wrong place. Everything is ready. Fucking... Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit, that thing was worth like 500 XP. Another one, please. Yes, thank you. Why is it worth like 500 XP? I mean, I'll take it. Oh. Wonderful news. Fantastic news. Yeah, goated. Absolutely goated. That's good. That's good. That makes me happy. That makes me also really happy that my Typhlosion is well, Typhlosion now. Okay. I really, really wanted to fight somebody over that one. I was thoroughly, thoroughly upset by the XP I got off of that Kingdra. And I have rough confirmation that the, like, XP is split up between surviving Pokemon, right? So every Pokemon that participated in the battle that survived gets some of the total XP that that battle was worth. And I've tested this. If you go through all 6 of your Pokemon and only the 6th one beats the opposing Pokemon. Oh, headache. That 6th one isn't going to get 1/6 of the XP. It's going to get all of it. I was on the last Pokemon that had anything to do with that battle. The only survivor of the participants. 900 XP is what that Kingdra was worth. Hit me with it, Nate. Hit me with it. The incessant, mindless grinding of lower than it should be Pokemon. Like, it's ridiculous. Claire is level 40, and I'm in the cave where you catch the Pokemon, the only type that is super effective against her. And it's half her level. And across on the other side of the city, on the other side of where you fight Claire, is the area where you train the only type that's super effective against her. Exactly, Bulb. I hope that was sufficient for you, Nate. Vegas just texted me. Vegas just texted me because he updated his dragon deck. Kind of concerned about that. Means the next time I fight him, he's going to be using his dragon deck. This song is doing wonders for my mental health. Right now, like, here we go. That's who I want to be fighting right now. 537 XP. Beautiful. Yeah, I can't really say it's maintaining mental health. It's
preventing the further degeneration of my mental state. I don't know what it is about the song, but it is itching the right part of my brain. Degradation? Would that be a better word? Deterioration? Regression? I think all of those terms, while meaning slightly different things, are... I'm still pretty sure I don't have access to it. Stop it. No, bitch! Fucking walk on the short path right here. Bulb says it's... Well, so I guess it's just going to depend on how you look at it. Because, like, my mental state over the course of this episode has absolutely been crumbling away. You guys are witnessing my descent into madness. Look, I don't like that y'all are giving me two different values here. Bulb says 32 to 36. You say 20 to 30.
Drink some water.
I just drank some water, bitch. Hydrate or hydrate. Why am I having to run around so much? I'm in a cave. I think this is the only time I've ever wanted a cave to do the cave things that make people mad in Pokemon. And it's not doing the cave things that make people mad in Pokemon. Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. Jinx. Usually caves are really irritating because you walk 2 steps and encounter another fucking Zubat. I would love to encounter Pokemon at that frequency because it means I'd save time and level faster. Excuse me. Soul Surfer and HeartGold should be the exact same. Hello, Fury. Now, good to see you're still here. Oh yeah, you can't escape it. Boom 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 boom. I mean, it's close enough to HeartGold, and you might have just not been listening all that well. Or maybe I stopped halfway through pronouncing the F on something and just went straight to saying something about HeartGold. Or a pff kind of sound. I don't fucking know, dude. There's a number of explanations. Ready to... Yep, have fun with that. Later. Oh. No, I didn't want to leave. Why did you run in circle? Thank you, Max Park. Thank you. Encounter. Thank you. I can't wait for my Zelda stream tomorrow. Like, you need a palate cleanse from Zelda. I need a palate cleanse from Pokemon. It again, like, what HeartGold Soul Silver has done to my perception of the Pokemon franchise is upsetting and potentially irreparable. And that makes it more upsetting. That is true. But you have to consider the culmination of the seemingly endless mistakes for 3 consecutive generations. Minimum. Depends on who you ask. But 7, 8, and 9. All fucked. I mean, hell, 7, they couldn't even be bothered to release a finished game the first time around. They sold you a half-finished game at full price, and then a year later marketed the finished game as extra and sold it to you again. And at the time, I was foolish enough to buy it. 5 had... Let's see, Generation 5 had a shit roster. Generation 6 had a really small roster of really solid Pokemon and just kind of a lame story and uninteresting rivals. So, Gen 6 had its problems, although what fixed some of the issues that people had with Gen 5. Gen 5 had its problems. Gen 4 clearly had its problems. I really think I'm coming to Generation. Aside from Generation 5 having a really good story and being thoroughly enjoyable for me, it seems to me Pokemon peaked in Generation 3. And if the third game in the series of 10 plus games on the mainline series is the best game and they haven't done, and they can't do it again, then it's not a good franchise. Sorry. Their spin-offs are amazing, and I will always give them that. I've loved a lot of the spin-off games. And I've loved a few of the mainline games. But again, I have the culmination of everything that I already have as issues with the mainline Pokemon games and years of frustration with Game Freak not listening to us. And then on top of that, the icing on the fucking cake, along comes me replaying a game I once thought was wonderful, and my perception of the game kind of different. Yeah, I honestly, I worry that I'm going to feel the same way about Pokemon Black and White. Like, actually, this experience I'm having with this playthrough, really makes me not want to play Pokemon Black and White. I'm actually genuinely concerned that similarly I will have issues with nostalgia stripped away and suddenly hate one of my favorite games in the series. And I really don't want that. Because if both of my once favorite games in the series take a hit like that, and I can't stand either of them, my relationship with Pokemon as a franchise will be permanently tarnished. And I don't know if I can handle that. Granted, I'm clearly a very different person from when I first encountered the Pokemon games. Yeah, but what I'm getting at, Bulb, is I don't know if I'm lying to myself. It's the problem. What if I go and play those games and realize, oh, wow, yeah, the mechanics are so much worse than I remember them being, and I defended them. And I defended the story. Like, do you know how long it's been since I've played Pokemon Black or Pokemon White? And that's great. I'm happy for you. I have grown increasingly angry with Pokemon. I will disagree on its roster not being bad. Here we go. Pokemon Generation 5 Pokédex. Do 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 do. All right. know. I don't... Oh, Cerebi, is your Pokédex going to actually work this time? No, of course not. Why would it work this time? I'm so upset. Why does Cerebi suddenly not work? I don't know, but this shit seems to be in order at least. Okay, so it's marked stupidly 1 through 155, but it at least seems to be in National Pokédex order instead of Regional Dex order. All right. I will. You know what? We could do like a tier list stream where I do Generation 5 so I can really get these across. But we have. Oh, Skoggle, you have missed a like 2.5 hour rant, my guy. Welcome. My throat is going sore. I'm probably going to, like, have trouble speaking tomorrow morning. I literally pushed my mic away, rolled back in my chair to just scream about this game for a few minutes. Alright. Victini. Kind of mid. Not gonna lie. I also have never liked the fact that it's at the beginning of the Unova Pokédex, despite being... That is full of... That is trash. Sorry, that is not true. It's purely subjective, but I disagree with you. Oh, you're good, Soggle. Like... You are good, sir. I've always disliked the fact that Victini's at the beginning of the fucking Unova section. It just bugs me. As far as mythical Pokemon go, it's boring. Snivy, Servine, Superior, fucking A+ designs, fantastic, wonderful. Tepig, pretty good. Pignite, you're losing me. Emboar, no. Oshawott, Duat, Samurott, decent. Patrat and Watchhog. It's a regular meerkat. It is literally just a meerkat. There's nothing special about it except for the fact that it has fucking crack eyes. It's a meerkat that has done way too much crack. Followed up is Lillipup, Herdier, and Stoutland. It's a normal dog. Followed up is Purloin and Liepard. It's a normal cat. Followed up is the stupidest fucking monkey trio in the entire franchise. All of them suck. Yes, as opposed to the regular rat from Gen 1. He was a regular rat. Still a better design than Pat Rat. I hate a lot of the Pokemon in this generation. Pidove. Unpheasant's the only good one in the line. And only the male Unpheasant. I'm sorry to shit on the Tepig line then, Skoggle. I have strong opinions about this fucking roster of crappy Pokemon. Munna and Musharna are pretty good. Blitzel and Zebstrika, I disagree with Bulb's opinion that they're literally just electric Rapidash and Ponyta. I do like them. I think they could have been a little bit more creative. Roggenrola, Boldore, Gigalith. Actually pretty solid. Woobat and Swoobat suck. Drillbur and Excadrill, mid. Audino, it fits in with all the other tubby pink fairy Pokemon. I don't have anything to say on it. Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr are veiny and disgusting. Timple, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad are definitely better than the other sound type frog that we had in more recent generations. I didn't like that one. Sock and Throw are just dudes. They're literally just martial artists. They're the two archetypes of martial artists you'll ever see. It's either tall, skinny guy who can punch fast, or chunky, short guy who will fucking down your ass in 2 seconds, and that is what Sock and Throw are. But the design's not creative. It's not creative. And I'm not saying fucking Persian's any better, but it wasn't trying to be. It was the cat Pokemon. I'm sorry. No, it's not. I will die on that hill. I will tear apart this entire fucking Pokédex too, but we're wasting time. Again, that's what I said. I'm not saying that Meowth and Persian are any better, but at least Meowth and Persian weren't trying to be anything more than just a cat. And I have my issues with Seal and Dugong. But again, they're solid base designs. And there's so much more that they could have done with half the things in this region. Swaddle, Swadloon, Levani, Venipede, Whirlipede, Scolipede, Cottony, Whimsicott, Petalil, Lilligant. Really good designs, actually. Basculin. Sucks. Sandile, Crocodile, Crocodile. Actually pretty cool. Darumaka, Darmanitan. Considerably better than the monkeys earlier in the region. But kind of a boring design. Put that away. I don't need to fucking rant about that right now. We are in the middle of losing our fucking mind over HeartGold. Got me on something I did not need to be fucking... Oh, I don't like Mankey and Primeape, so... Like, I'm not gonna fight you there. But I will go down the list. The one-to-one, recreation... So, because that's the main problem that people have with Generation 5 typically, is that Generation 5 tried to be a Pokemon reboot, and everything that you got, like Generation 5's Pokemon were supposed to be effectively redesigns, reimaginings of the Generation 1 Pokemon. And they didn't do a good job of that. The things that sucked about Generation 1 still suck in Generation 5. Oh, I am angry with Pokemon HeartGold because I'm going on 15 hours of level grinding so that I can be in the area that I'm supposed to be in right now. That's why I'm mad at the game. That is the essential rundown of it. It started with the realization that the highest level I could possibly encounter in the area associated with... So, Claire. Level 41 is her highest level Pokemon. The highest level Pokemon I could find in the area surrounding her is level 27. That is a 14 level disparity. With the lowest Pokemon you can find in the area being level 8, depending on where you go. The water literally physically touching the gym has level 8 Pokemon in it. Now the grass outside of town, where you're supposed to train your ice types. So the cave that I'm in right now has the ice types. You can find level 23. I think is the highest I've seen so far. You catch an ice type there. You go and train that ice type against the rock types in the grass south of town. There, you can find 23 to 27. I finally beat Claire and move on to the next piece of the story, which is the Kimono Girls in Ekrutik City. Ekrutik City has levels like 12 to 16 around it. I have to fight level 38 to level 41 trainers who are absolutely ravaging me for no fucking reason. They are exceedingly strong for their levels, and my type matchups don't seem to matter. Especially because they open with a Pokemon that I cannot contend with because I don't have, it does normal type to me. And I can only do normal or, weak against. Amoonguss and Voltorb, in my opinion, are kind of equivalent. Sorry, Fungus and Voltorb are kind of equivalent. Voltorb had potential. Electrode wasted it. So I think I might go out on a limb and say Amoonguss is probably cooler than Electrode. But Fungus is actually cute. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you this time. I just my issue, like, you're trying to argue on something that is purely subjective, Zokiro. My issue with the roster is that I hate more than half of them. I hate their designs. They're awful. That's not to say that there are not phenomenal Pokemon from that region. Zoroark, Gothitelle, Reuniclus, and obviously their entire lines. Galvantula, Klinklang, Electros, Chandelure, Golurk, B-Sharp, Hydreigon, Volcarona, are all examples, and all of their lines are phenomenal designs. Wonderful Pokemon. Reshiram is great. Zekrom, not so much. Kyurem is great. And the rest of the legendaries are kind of mid or absolute trash. The Therian form of Tornadus is the only redeemable one of that trio. I've tried. But I'm sorry, you're not going to get me to like a fucking trash bag. I think you have genuinely good reason to be upset. I think that some of your takes on which Gen 5 Pokemon suck and don't is weird. But, hey, I have weird takes on shit too. So I can't really make a judgment call on whether or not you're too biased to have reasonable takes. I think Zokiro would probably argue that I have completely unreasonable takes on Generation 5, but I don't think I do. I think I have perfectly reasonable takes on Generation 5, and more than enough reason to be upset about the roster kind of sucking. But we're very close to Typhlosion being level 40, and he would have been level 40 if I didn't go on the side tangent about Generation 5, literally pulling up the Pokédex to one by one down the list, trash them. Okay, Zakira, I think that's kind of a contradictory statement, first of all. And secondly, it is their design that I don't like. I think that they are bad designs, and that Pokemon has done better. And I acknowledge that I am kind of biased to a certain extent with certain Pokemon who could be claimed to have kind of lame designs. I never said that Rattata wasn't a lame design. I never said that Spearow and Pidgey weren't lame designs, but they're also the Pokemon that you're not meant to keep on your team for very long. They get you through the opening area of the game, teach you the mechanics of the game, and they learn the HM slave type moves. Otherwise, you don't keep them on your team. I'm not arguing whether or not I like their appearance. I'm arguing that their designs suck. Give a cat a scythe tail and make it a dark type is not creative in the fucking slightest. Giving a meerkat a crack eyes and a fucking what's the fucking word? Saturation boost is not creative. Like, and like I don't know how like better I can get the point across. Each and every Pokemon, case by case, right? I will go down the line, case by case for you, and explain exactly why it sucks. Or doesn't. Some of them it's horrible fucking design. Some of them it's shit aesthetic. Some of them it's you've done this before, it's not original, it wasn't original the 3 times before. Pikachu clones aren't exclusive to Generation 5, I still don't fucking like them. Alright. Typhlosion's level 40. We're past, we're past 8 o'clock. I've been ranting for too long. My throat hurts. So, Kara, we can hop in call and rejoin the game we were playing earlier if you would like. But, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Let's pause that the music. Minimize that shit. Go there. Fuck, there we go. I pressed the wrong thing. I hope you guys are still here for 2 more seconds. It's been an infuriating day. I'm ready to get off of here. I'm so ready to play some fucking Zelda tomorrow and actually enjoy myself. We are going to be working on playing, or not playing, of course we're going to be playing Zelda. That's the wrong tab. That's what I'm looking for. We are going to be working on Death Mountain. We have 1, 2, 3 Oh yeah, we have to finish. We have to finish the Akala region because we have one shrine quest we didn't do there and a side quest. So we have to finish the Akala region and do the Elden region. And that's what we're going to be working on tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Hopefully next week we can be a little bit more composed for Minecraft or for Pokemon. I'm also going to be trying to do a little bit of research and figure out some more shit to build in Minecraft because I don't know. I'm having way too much fun with my garden and want to keep it up. But that's going to be it for tonight. Good night, people. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see some of you in a few seconds. I'll see some of you tomorrow. I'm going to go grab some food and then yeah, Zokiro, we can get back on the game if you want. Otherwise, good night. And goodbye.